Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. Come on in. I want to find me on my other device. There we go. Hopefully, Facebook plays nice today and lets me see who is here. It doesn't usually, so it wouldn't, I wouldn't put it past it not to show me who's here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. I am so glad you are here. I am Kristen Conant, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am in Ludington, Michigan. I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 26 years. Whew, that is mind-blowing. And I must say, I think I am more in love with this hobby than I was the first day that I signed up. Yes, I am. But you are joining me live in the Create with Love Stampin' Studio, and I'm so glad you are here, and somebody is here, but like I said, it doesn't play nice with me, so I don't know who is here. And I think I just messed up my live. Let's see. Hopefully it's still going. Hey, it's Dawn. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Okay, quickly, let's go over the things, right? All the things. You have until the 10th of the month to sign up for the last of the series of 3 of the Paper Pumpkins. And I call it a series because Stampin' Up! Comes out with a set of dies that coordinates with the 3 months of Paper Pumpkins. So it was April, May, and June. So June will complete the Paper Pumpkin kits that coordinate with the set of dies that they came out with. Okay, Paper Pumpkin is a box of crafting fun that is delivered to you in your mailbox. It is so much fun. I get so excited every month for that little box of all things. It's crafting, right? So why not get excited? Hey, somebody else is here. Hello. Just so you know, darn, I just did it to myself again. It is not letting me know who is joining me, so say hello. Alrighty. Stampin' Up! Does not have everything in their catalogs. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. You should get in the habit of going online to checking out everything that we have to offer. They are coming out with some more online exclusives. If you've been following us for a while, you know that we have been slowly building up our online presence with our online exclusives. They are phenomenal. If you have loved items in the catalog in the past, it's just like having a catalog, but everything is online. So when you hear the online exclusives, don't let that scare you. Please go check it out. You are going to be so sorry if you miss out on things, because I'm telling you, they are phenomenal. So go check it out. So we have some new stuff coming out that'll be released to all of you in July. We as demonstrators get to pre-order products. That's one of the perks about being a demonstrator. And so right now, we demonstrators get to pre-order those products that you are going to get to see on the 1st of July. So here's a little sneaky peek at one of the suites that is coming out. So excited. Oh my gosh, their stuff is amazing. Just saying. Okay, I think I need to do another impromptu live to come on here to share this with you. This is our album retreat. This is our first ever virtual album retreat. We are going to be holding these in the future. And so, of course, I wanted to jump in and see what this is all about, right? So what this is you place your order for your kit. You will receive in your kit all the individual kits to complete a 2-page spread for each of the 12 months of the year. So that's 24 pages we're going to do. Once you purchase your kit, it will ship to you, and the kit ships separate from other items. So just so that you are aware of that, because we as demonstrators didn't know that at first, and we learned that along the way. But the kit is all boxed up by itself, and they ship that out individually, separate from the other items that we placed on the order. You can place your order at one time, but they ship the kit separate. But in this kit, you will have all the pieces that you need to create all of these pages. What is so cool about this is everything is cut for you. So you have absolutely no cutting to do. You might need a pair of scissors for like trimming something down. Also, there are some interactive pages. That means parts and pieces move on the pages. I've not scrapbooked, so I'm excited to learn all there is about scrapbooking and how to go about interactive pages and all the things. You will get your page protectors. We have flip-flops that you'll get. You have die cuts. You have not dies, but die cuts. That means images like circles. We see the months are die cuts. So everything is there. You just punch them out of the sheets of the die cuts for the appropriate project. This is an online 3-day event. It is July 16th, 17th, and 18th. It is Mountain Time. So let me calculate for it. We are 2 hours behind or ahead, however you want to look at it, of Stampin' Up. So when it's 2 o'clock there, it's 4 o'clock here. So these events on the 3 days, the 16th, 17th, and 18th, will start at 4 o'clock Michigan time and go to 12:30 a.m. So I'm super excited about it. The fee for the kit is $250, okay? I know it was sticker shock to me. I know. But, oh my gosh, the box of stuff that you get, that's why I want to do a live and come on here and go over the kit with you guys, because there is so much in it. We have stamp sets in there, and like I said, everything to create this. So the $250, like I said, you get everything that you need to do the projects. It also gives you, that is your ticket to join the Facebook Live, the Facebook groups that they're setting up, for this retreat for those 3 days. And it also allows you to be able to go back and watch these lives over and over again after the retreat is done. So if you are local to me and you would like to take part in this and you purchase your kit, you don't have to come here, but if you would like to join me, I would love to have you. So if you want more information about this, let me know. Like I said, look for a post, because I think I'm going to come on live so I can show you everything there is with that, okay? And the last reminder about this is while kits are available. So in other words, once this sells out, that is it. They are not getting any more kits in. What they have is it. So think about it quickly and let me know. By the way, the $250 that you spend, you will receive back in rewards. So the new rewards, remember, you get 10% back. So if you do a $250 order, you're going to get a $25 coupon to use on a future order. So just saying, it might help you get either some more page protectors or maybe that album that you need to put the pages in. So there are perks. There are some additional supplies that you will need for creating the projects. There's going to be some ink, some tools, your adhesives, all the things that you like for scrapbooking. So you will need these additional tools as well. Okie dokie. And starting, what day was it? June 3rd, Stampin' Up! Has a new promotion. Oh my gosh. This has been like the best sale that I think we've ever offered. And it revolves around the sweets. That's why it's called a sweet deal. Sweet as an S-W-E-E-T, sweet, S-U-I-T-E. So what that entails is, like this is a suite here. This is the Kintsugi Inspirations. It is on page 59 of the annual catalog. So in this suite, you get a stamp set and dies. This one has an embossing folder. It has embellishments and it has a DSP. So what it is, it's suite to suite. So this suite is $77.25. Okay. Now, say you like the Beautiful Gallery Suite. To get the Beautiful Gallery Suite, this suite is $139.25. This one is more because it is a double bundle, meaning there's two stamp sets and die bundles. This one also has an embossing folder. This one has an embellishment. It has a ribbon as well and the DSP. So say you like these two suites, okay? You would order this one. You pay the $139.25, and then this one, because it's $77.25, you would get this one at 50% off, okay? Oh my gosh, what a deal is that? Wow, it's amazing. Now, here's something else. Say you did not want the stamp set and dies, but you want the DSP. If you get this DSP and you like this DSP, again, buy one, get one half off. But let me share something with you. Say you do want the two full suites, but then from other suites, you want their DSPs. Think about this, okay? They take 50% off the lower priced items. So many of you have thought, well, I'm going to get two full suites, and then I'm going to get this package of DSP and this package of DSP. And we're shocked because the suite, the second suite, was not 50% off. They took 50% off from the DSPs. That is correct. The 50% off is on the lower price items. Okay? But hear me out. You can place multiple orders. Wink, wink. Okay? That's a hint. From the 3rd of June through the 30th of June. Okay? So that is a big hint. If you want further explanation, reach out to me and I can help you out. That's what I'm here for, is, to help you. So the sweet deal I'm super excited about. I have not yet been able to take advantage of this, but you can betcha I am. We have till the 30th of June, so I'm not panicking yet. And I say yet because, again, if you wait on things that you really, really want, if it goes on back order, it may not be back in time for you to take advantage of the sale. Okay? So there is a catch. So the things that you want the most, order first and order it quickly before anything runs out. Okay? So take advantage of that sweet deal. Alrighty, what goes on here in the Crate with Lois Stampin' Studio? If you are local to me, like I said, I live in Ludington, Michigan, and I hold classes regularly here in my Stampin' Studio. The first and last Monday of the month, I hold product-based classes. The second Monday of the month is my 10-card class, and the third Monday of the month is my 6-card class. My product-based classes, you must RSVP 3 weeks prior, because I need to order your products to get them here in time. That means you have products left over that you get to take home and either recreate the projects that we do together here in class, or of course you can create your own. Now, in these product-based classes, you do not receive the stamp set and dies, the embossing folder, if there's an embossing folder in one, and you do not receive cardstocks or inks outside of the class projects, meaning the 6 cards that we do together at the product-based classes, you do get the cardstocks, you do complete your cards, and you get envelopes for that, but you will not have the extra cardstock to go home and the stamp sets and the dies to create projects. But if you would like those things for when you are finished with the class, we can definitely add those onto your order so that when you're done here at class, you will have those ready for you at home when you want to make your cards, okay? So any questions on that, let me know. So coming up real quick, let me see, it's too late to RSVP for my 10 card class. My 10 card class and my 6 card class, I need to know 2 weeks prior, just so that I can be sure to have enough card kits cut for everyone. If you show up and you have not RSVP'd, I will have to send you away because I won't know that you wanted to come, and therefore I will not have a kit cut for you, okay? All the cardstock pieces that are used in class, like the projects we go over here, I have to cut every single piece, okay? So I need time to prep for you. I'd love to have you here. That's not a problem. I just need to know that I need to have one for you, and I want to do that. I really would make me a sad, sad person if I had to turn you away. So my 10 card class and my 6 card class, I do need RSVP 2 weeks prior. And the 10 card class, the fee depends on how many cards you make. Some people do not want to make all 10 or don't have the time to make 10. So it just depends on how many you make. The 6 card class is $25 or free with a $30 order placed that night. Okay, and in the 6 card class, you make 3 different cards, but 2 of each. But the next product-based class that you can sign up for, and that is our celebratory sips. This is a sweet. Remember we just talked about the sweet deal? Celebratory sips is the next sweet we are going to focus on in class. I do need an RSVP with prepayment by June 9th, and I believe that is Monday. So if you want to take part in this class, please let me know so that I can get your goods ordered for you. So real quickly, what's going on in July, just to give you a heads up, we have the Floral Impressions class is July 7th. This is an online product suite. Then we have our 10 card class, July 14th, 6 card class, July 21st. Florals in Bloom is a double bundle suite and the annual catalog. This class is July 28th. RSVP is July 7th. Okay. Let me see. And then August is going to be a little different. So Beautiful Gallery, again, first Monday of the month, we are doing a product-based class, Beautiful Gallery. It's in the annual catalog. RSVP date is July 14th. We will have 10 card class in August, but the rest of August, after the 10 card class, we will not be meeting for any classes. I am getting the opportunity to take a trip of a lifetime. Alaska has been on my bucket list for most of my life, and I finally get to check it off my bucket list. So I am super excited about that. I am sad that I won't get to meet with you the rest of August, but I can guarantee you in September you won't want to miss out, because we're going to pick right back up with classes. We will have a catalog launch party to kick off September. I will be able to share with you our travels and all the things new Stampin' Up. and that will be the kickoff of our holiday season too. So let me know if you'd like to take part. I would love, love, love to have you. Okay, I do not need the catalog to show you the projects that I'm going to do with you today, because the suite that I'm using today is an online exclusive. How do you see the online items? Please go to my store. It's here at the top on this flyer. So this bottom link will take you to my store. Once this video is over, I will also post a link on the information of the video so that you can click on that and go right to my store. I would love for you to take a look around and see everything that we have to offer, because we have some incredible products. Okay, but keep in mind, there are suites online and there are suites in the catalog. And just to let you know, real quick, in the table of contents, it says right here, suite collections start on page 40 and go through 63. So if you have a catalog, you can start on page 40 and go through 63. But this is not all. We have more online, okay? All the suites, whether they're in the catalog or online, are part of this special, okay? Again, any questions, if you're confused about anything, please reach out to me so that I can help you. Okay, are you ready? Phew! That's a lot of information, isn't it? Okay, here is our beautiful suite that we are going to be working with today. And oh, they're right there. Okay, I thought I was missing something. I'm just blind and couldn't see. This is our lovely garden suite out of the online exclusive. So it's online in our store, and the suite is $95.25. And in that suite, if you want the whole suite, you would get the stamp set, which is a photopolymer stamp set. Then we have our dies. I'm trying to remember, some of these are double set. Yes, this one is double. One of the dies is not on there because we are going to be using it today. But we have dies that cut out stamped images, and we have dies that stand alone in this bundle. So those are the dies. Then, in addition to the stamp set and dies, of course, we have this beautiful designer series paper, and I have used quite a bit of it. As you can see, it's chopped up. I love it. It's gorgeous. There's flowers in here that you can fussy cut. The dies do not cut out many of these images, but you can fussy cut them out. I know some of you, your ears are burning. I promise you, it'll be okay. You can fussy cut. Then we also have this faux velvet ribbon, which is a tiny ribbon. Love it. And then we have some embellishments in the suite. These are very flat. These are our Starburst sequins, and they come in 2 different sizes, but in 3 colors. So we have small and large, and they come in white, yellow, and pink. Now the white ones, if you should happen to have any Stampin' Blends or alcohol-based markers, you could change the color of the white ones and color those in the color that you are looking for. So never overlook white, because white, like I said, can be changed up. Okay, then the last thing in this suite are these. These are the masks for this suite. We have 2 here for the leaves, and then there are 3 masks for the flowers, and there are 2 different kinds of flowers. We have a hydrangea, and I'm not sure what the other flower is called, if it's a phlox or if it's a Rose of Sharon. I am not sure. I am no flower connoisseur, I can tell you that. I just know that it's pretty when you use it, okay? So there are these masks, and we are going to be using these today so you can see how these are done. I love these because if you don't like to color, this makes for quick coloring with detail, and it is phenomenal. And hopefully you will like and enjoy the projects that we do. Alrighty, so shall we get started? Are you guys ready? I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, one other thing that I want to share with you that you may not know is, did you know on the back of Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper, not only does it tell you the name of the Designer Series paper, but it also has listed down here, I know it's some tiny print, so those of us that are getting up in age, it is hard to see this. I get that. So let me recommend this. If this is really hard for you to read, write it down up here in a black Sharpie marker so you don't have to strain to look at it, and you can do a quick glance and see what colors they say. Now, with that being said, not all of the colors that are on this paper are listed back here either. So you may find in your card stash that you might have other colors of cardstock that coordinate. That's fine. Go ahead and use it, okay? But what this does is it allows for quicker crafting. They do give us the main colors listed here. So if you pick the inks that are listed here, it is guaranteed to coordinate with the DSP, okay? Just wanted to put that out there. All right, back to our project. So this first piece, I'm going to be using a piece of crushed curry. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So now I'm going to line up the corners of my cardstock, and I'm going to take a bone folder and burnish, rub on the crease so that here my card folds flat. So that again is crushed curry. Then I need another piece of crushed curry that is 3 by 4, and then we need 3 pieces of basic white. One of those is 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be on the inside. I need a piece of basic white that is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Then I need another piece of basic white that is 3/8 to 1/2 inch. You get to choose which size you like better, by 3 1/4. This one is 1/2 by 3 1/4. Now I need 3 pieces of DSP that coordinate. I have chosen this one. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have picked another one that is 2 by 5 1/4. And then this same piece here, 1/2 inch by 4 inches. Okay, so there you have our pieces for this project. Okay, so I want to start putting some of this together to get some of these pieces out of the way. That's just what I like to do. So I'm going to put some of our liquid adhesive on the back of this, and this one is going to go to the bottom of the 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white. I am going to put adhesive on the back of this. This is the inside of my card. So this is going to go in here like so. Okay. Now, this piece is going to be attached to the front. I like to attach mine first, the 2 pieces together. This is 5 1/4. 5 1/4 by 2 inches. And I like to do mine first this way because if my pieces were not the same, if this strip was a little bit longer or this one was a little bit longer, I could trim them down before I adhere them to my card. They worked out perfectly. So now I'm going to put adhesive on the back of this one. And then this one is going to go on the front of here like so. Okay, so now we're going to do some stamping because I'm left with 3 pieces. This one is going to be a layer. So these 2 are going to be my pieces. And I'm going to bring in my piercing mat because, again, it's a photopolymer stamp. And so I need something that has some give to it so that I get a nice ink image. So now I'm going to take my Memento Black and I am going to ink up this image, and this one, it just barely fits on here. Some of it goes off, and you know what? It's okay. You're going to see how beautiful it turns out. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now I'm going to bring in this one, and I'm going to bring in the greeting from the stamp set that says, "You make a difference." Again, I'm going to ink it up in the black, and then this is going to get stamped right in the middle of that 1/2 inch by 3 1/4 inch piece, just like so. All right. Okay, now I'm going to close this up, and remember those masks that I was telling you about? Well, now you're going to get to see them in action. And so each one of the masks have a number on it. So the side that has the number, this one says number 1. See, there is no number on the back. So this is considered the back side. This is considered the front side. So I need this. But I'm going to take a piece of sticky note and adhere that down so that does not move. And then I also like to take a piece of sticky note to attach that. Okay? Then you take your mask and you line it up with your image. Take your time. Take a look around on all the flowers and make sure it lines up. Okay, there we go. That looks good. So now I am going to take a pencil. I need to move this over just a smidge. There is a V notched at the top. I'm going to put a V on this paper. I've got it adhered, so that should be just fine. So now I'm going to take one more piece of the sticky, and I like to adhere this down once I've got it, because I don't like things to shift on me. So that is what I like to do. Now I'm going to come in with our Lemon Lolly ink and our blending brush. So I'm going to pick up some ink. I'm going to tap it off on the scrap piece, and then I'm going to go over my image. And now, because this is taped down, I can take this and flip it up and see if I like the color that I've got. If I do not like it, I can lay that right back down and I can blend some more. I do happen to like this right now, so I am done with step 1. And now I need to find step 2. There are 3 steps to the flowers. So step 1 is done. I'm going to step 2. So now we need to find that V, but you also don't rely 100% on the V. Okay, you want to double check your image as well. Okay, so then again, I line it up. That's on. So I'm going to come back with the Lemon Lolly again, pick up some more ink, tap it off. And now I'm going to go over the top of this. Can you see how dark that's getting? Now watch when I lift that up. Can you see the detail on there? Isn't that amazing? Love it. So I believe I'm going to go over this one just a little bit more. I'm not picking up any more ink. Okay, so I believe I like that now. I do, so I'm done with step 2. Now we're going to the third and final step with the flower part. So again, line up the V's, but double check your image to make sure that it does line up. So see, this one's off just slightly. So that's why I say double check the V and double check this. Let me see. There we go. Okay, now I got the V's to line up and I got that. So you might have to go back and forth with them just a little bit. Now, Lemon Lolly, I'm done with the Lemon Lolly. I want to bring in a little bit of the crushed curry. And I can use the same brush because this is a yellow, so yellow and yellow. So now I'm going to pick up some of the darker. See the difference in the color? I'm going to tap this off. And now I'm going to go over the detail part of the stencil. Again, lift it up. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's magic. That's what I say. If you don't like to color, this is the way to color for you. Just saying. Okay, now be very careful with those because there's ink on top of them. It is a plastic, and so the ink won't dry on there. So now we're going to the leaves. So the leaves are step 4 and step 5. Again, there's only 2 steps to the leaves. So going back, it should line up again, which it does. I'm going to put this down. Now I'm going to switch out brushes because I'm switching to the green color. And we are going to use garden green. So I'm picking up some ink. Again, tapping off. Now we're going to go in and add the green to our piece. And again, you can make them as dark or as light as you would like. It is your piece. You get to choose. Okay, again, pick it up. Look, if you like it, then you're good to go. I do like this one. So I'm done with step 4. Now we're going to go to step 5. Okay, again, bring this back in. Find the V and then go back to your images to see if it fits. And if the V lines up, it does. There we go. Now, there is, on some of these stencils, there is a piece that's lifted up. Be very careful of those, okay? You don't want to get too rough. So I'm picking up some more green. Gonna go back over. Yes, it's the same garden green that I started out with. We're just building color on it. Okay, so you can go back and pick up more. This is however dark or light, like I said, like you like. And I'm being careful not to get too rough with it. Let's take a peek. Okay, I like it. And here we are. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, for those of you who do not like to color, this might become your new favorite way. Just saying. Don't let it scare you. It is amazing. Okay. So now that I'm done with this project, I'm going to erase that V. Okay. And I'm going to unstick this for a minute and move it out of our way so I don't get that ink where I do not want it. So now I'm going to bring my card back in and we are going to finish this up. So now I'm going to take this, put adhesive on the back of my masked image, and that is going to go on this piece of crushed curry. And this is why I like liquid adhesive, because it gives me a little wiggle room. let it dry for a second. Okay, and I'm going to take this, put adhesive on the back of this, and now this is going to go on my card front, approximately centered. I'm doing it slightly off center, just slightly, because of this piece here. I probably should have moved it over a little bit, but that's okay. It's still gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one, and I need a pair of snips, and I am going to cut this one this way, and this one this way. Okay, just a little angle cut here on both ends. Now I'm going to flip that over, and I'm looking for my Stampin' Dimensionals. These happen to be our mini ones. And if you're looking at this and going, hey, wait, mine aren't green, this is a Kristen trick. I like to color my dimensional backings with the highlighter when I first get the package open, so that when I'm on a white piece like this, I can see if the backing has been removed or not removed. Okay, and now this one, yep, is going to go on here. Oops, up, like so. And then the last thing we need to do is add some of our embellishments, which I happen to be playing hide and go seek with right now. I found them. So now let's add some of these on. So I'm going to take my larger one and put one down here. And then I'm going to take two of my smaller ones and put one here. And let's do one more yellow here. There we go. There is card number 1. What do you think? Do you like the masking? See, don't let it intimidate you. I'm hoping by my sharing this with you that you will step out of your comfort zone a little bit and give masking a try. All right, let's go on to card number 2. This one is a fun fold. Don't let fun folds scare you, right, Dawn? They are not hard. Okay, so on this particular one, let's go over the pieces that I'm going to use. I have a piece of Melon Mambo that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then I have another piece of Melon Mambo. This one measures 3 5/8 by 5 1/4, and I scored it at 2 7/8. I know, 8 measurements. I'm sorry. This one, we're going to line up the corners, take our bone folder, and give this a burnish. Okay. Then I need a piece of Garden Green that is 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. Okay. Then I need 3 pieces of basic white. One piece measures 2 1/2 by 3 1/4. Then I need 2 pieces of the white that are the same. And these measure, here we go again, 2 5/8 by 3 3/8. Okay? Let's do that one again. 2 5/8 by 3 3/8. Then I have 2 pieces of DSP. These are 1/2 inch wide by 2 5/8. Okay? And then I need 1 more piece of DSP. And if yours is directional, you are going to need to pay attention to the direction that it's cut. This one happens to measure 5 1/2 across and 5 1/4 tall. So 5 1/2 wide by 5 1/4 tall. And I scored it at 1 1/2. Okay, so this one You line up the edges and then again give that score mark a burnish. Okay? And so now let's put some of this together to get some of it out of our way. And so now I'm going to put adhesive on the back of this one. This one is going to get centered onto the Melon Mambo. Okay, so there is that. Now, the two pieces of white that are the 1/8" increments, we're going to take those two white pieces with our 1/2 inch strips. And this is going to go at the bottom of this one. Okay, and then I need this one, adhesive on here, and this one needs to go to the bottom of this one. Okay, there we go. Now this Melon Mambo piece, it's going to open up backwards from what you are used to. So I'm going to take this one, put adhesive on the back of here. This one is going to go on one side of this. And then this one, we're going to put adhesive on the back of this one. Whoop. This one is going to go right next to it on here. Okay? Oops, I was out of camera. Sorry, guys. Okay. So there are the ones that I put together. So now this one, I'm going to put adhesive on the back of the Melon Mambo book. And then this one is going to get centered in the bottom of your panel that is 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, so that's going to get centered in there. And then this is going to go like that. So that's why it opens backwards. Okay, so now we're left with these two. This particular card, the only stamping we are doing is our greeting. So let me grab, where'd it go? I've set it too far away. My Stampin' Pierce mat. And I have die cut from, I'm sorry, not die cut. I fussy cut from the DSP one of the images that matches, okay? And so this is going to go on here. So I want my greeting down here. And this particular one, the greeting says, "and thanks." Well, I don't need the "and," right? Because this is going on the front. So there's no message to add to it. So I'm going to open up my black ink pad. And because the stamp is photopolymer, it's clear. So I can look down through my stamp to see that I'm only inking up the thanks and not the "and." So that is going to go on there like so. Okay, hopefully I was within camera. So now we just need to finish this one up. So I'm going to take this white piece. This is getting adhesive on the back of it. This is going on the garden green. Okay. And then this garden green piece, I am putting adhesive on the back of here. This one is going to go on the front of this one. And now we have this one. And this one I want to put dimensionals on. So I know this is nice and roomy here. So I'm going to use the big ones here. And then I'm going to go back to my minis. And I'm going to scatter on a few of the mini ones. And a few of the key areas where I want some extra support. Okay, so now we peel off the backings. Okay, so peeling off the backings. This one is going to go on here. like so. Okay, now let's decorate it real quick. I went ahead and made a bow ahead of time from that faux velvet ribbon. So now I'm gonna grab my glue dots and I'm going to pick up a glue dot, and then I'm gonna put this right on here like so. And now I am going to come in with some of my dots. And what color do we want? I think I'm going to add a little bit of the purple ones on here. So let's take a large one, put one down here, and let's go in with 2 of the smaller ones like so. There we go. There is card number 2. Not fun? See? Fun folds do not have to be scary and they do not have to be hard. All right, let's go on to our last card. We are going back to doing some of the blending. So let's talk about the pieces on this one. So on this cardstock, we need a piece of fresh freesia that measures, I'm trying to, oh, I think I got them. Anywho, did I miss one? Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, shoot. I think I lost one of my pieces. Great. How did Kristen do that? Oy vey. All right, let's try it and see. Okay, sorry guys. This one is 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2. So now we're going to fold it. I know I'm missing one, but I don't know what I did with it. But that's okay. I think we can remedy it real quick. Okay, then I need a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. That's for the inside. Then I need a piece of basic white that is 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. Then I took a piece of DSP that I'm missing. That was 4 by 5 inches, and I cut them into 1-inch strips. And that's the one I'm missing. Okay, let me look, let me look. Okay, did I put that? Well, good thing this pattern is a random pattern. So I'm just going to grab the DSP and cut one more. Sorry guys, I had it all right there, and you know, after I get this cut, I'll probably find the one that I'm missing, right? So again, 4 inches by 1 inch. There we go. I know I had them all. I knew it, I knew it. Okay. Like I said, good thing the pattern's random, so you'll never know. All right, so now we're going to take our card front, and I like to try to find the middle. So this is going to go, let me see. I got to use my grid a second, guys. Okay, 1 2 1 2 3/4 3/4. All right, okay, so there we go. So now I'm going to take one of the strips and put adhesive on the back of it. And this is going to go in the middle, approximately. Okay. Equal border top and bottom. And so before I start putting the others on, I want to lay these out to make sure they are going to fit across here, and they should if I put everything on here correctly. Yeah, I always get it off just a little bit, and now it's dry too much. But it's all good. It'll work out. You'll see. Okay, adhesive on the back of my strips. Urgh. Okay, this one's going to go here. Try to line up. And put adhesive on this one. Again, line it up. And two more. Adhesive. And one more. Okay. So there is this one. So you can see that my gaps got smaller on this side. I always am off. Oh well, it's all good. So there we go. You'll see. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 1/2 inch by 4 inch piece. This one is going to go on the bottom of my inside piece. And I forgot one more piece to tell you. I needed another piece of fresh freesia that is 1 inch by 2.5. So this one we're going to put adhesive on the back of the one we just put the 1/2 inch strip on. And this is going to go to the inside of my card. Okay, so there is that. Okay, so now I need my Pierce mat back in. And I'm going to take my greeting that says, "Thankful for you, friend." Kind of ink it up in my black and stamp that on that 1 by 2.5 inch piece of freesia. Okay, set that aside to dry. And now this piece of white, I'm going to come in with my Memento Black again, and this time we are going to use the hydrangea. And I'm going to stamp that on here like so. There it is. All right. Now we are going to do some blending on this one. So now I need to find my white piece. And this needs to come back in. Set these aside for a minute. This needs to come in. Okay. Now I need my hydrangea. This one needs to go on here. So this is going to get taped down. And now we are going to start over with our masks again, looking for number 1. And this one, we're going to line it up. This is how we start, remember? So this is going to be a refresher for you as well. So I lost a sticky. It's all good. Grab one here real quick. And so this is step number 1. How do I know? There's a 1 on the mask. Yep, there it is. Okay, I couldn't see it. Okay, reline, readjust. Okay. So there we go. There is that. My pencil, don't forget this. Mark your V. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with the Fresh Freesia ink. Okay, and I'm going to pick up the Fresh Freesia and we're going to base in Fresh Freesia. Okay. So there is step number 1. Do we like it? Yes, we do. Okay, that's 3. Where's 2? That's stem, at least. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now this one, okay, everything's marked. We're going to pick this up, find our V, line everything back up, Okay, once it is in place, again, take your, sticky, tape that down. But now I'm going to exchange my fresh freesia, and I'm going to bring in Gorgeous Grape. Okay, and we are going to run it over a little bit today, but I hope you stay with me. Don't forget, any of these items you can find in our online store. So go check it out. Pick up color, tap it off. Okay, and I do want a little more on this one. Okay, again, this is step 2. I like that, so I'm going to peel that one up, peel that off. We're going to step 3, match it up, look through. I do like, let me see. Okay. There we go. The last one takes a little bit extra. Oops, see, I shifted. Pay attention. There are shapes to the one flower, so it helps to line things up. If you were here, you'd know exactly what I was talking about. Okay, that looks good. Let's hope that doesn't shift this time. Let's pick up some of the grape. Go over it one more time. Again, this is step 3. Check it. Yes, I like that. So there is that. Now we're going on to the leaves. So let's take this one. And that's going to go in here, line up. Yes, that lines up. Tape that down. We are going back to the garden green that we used last time. Again, pick up some color. Okay, that one's good. Take that one off. And now we're going to come back with the last step to the leaves. We're almost done, guys. This one's not going to take long at all to finish up. Okay, so there's that. And there we go. Okay, so there's that one. Now the last thing I want to do to this is I'm going to die cut this out. So I'm going to get this out of the way. I have my die here, and I have my stamp cut and emboss machine. So I'm going to put that up here real quick. And I'm going to line up the die, and I am probably out of screen, so you won't be able to see. But I like to use some of the sticky tape to hold my die in place. We're going to put the top plate on and run it through. You'll see it here come out the top. Sorry you couldn't see. So that's what I was doing. I was lining it up and sticking it down. Okay. So this is out now. This can come out of the way. All right. Die is done. And now we're going to take all of the last bits of our things. I am going to take this one and I am going to put adhesive on the back of the hydrangea. Okay. And then this is going to get placed on here like so. Now I need some dimensionals on the back of my greeting. Okay. Now we just need to add some embellishments. So this one is going to go here like so. And then we are going to put a bow. There's my glue dots. Get a glue dot. And it is going to go on here like so. And now we're going to use some of the white embellishments on this one. So I'm going to grab a larger, white embellishment, and it's going to go down here. And now we're going to take two of the smaller and white embellishments, and that's going to go there like that. There we go. There is card number 3. Let's bring them all back in. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So what do you think of the suite of products? Isn't it gorgeous? Please go online, check out all of the things we have to offer. They are beautiful and amazing, and I know you're going to love them. Let me know which card is your favorite. I just like to see which one you like. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate all of you so much. Don't forget to like and follow both on my Facebook page and YouTube, because Facebook is not allowing us to keep our videos on Facebook anymore. They're deleting them after 30 days. So I load mine on my YouTube channel. So subscribe, like, follow me at all the places. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great week, and I will see you next Friday at 2 o'clock. Have a great week. Bye.